I fell off my motorcycle, not once, but twice in the same day. And these drops occurred within about 30 minutes of one another. So on that particular ride that day, I actually contemplated turning around and parking the bike because I thought maybe I was just too careless to ride that day. But I toughened up and decided to go ahead and complete my ride anyway. But I had those drops stuck in my mind because it was executing U-turns, just basic simple U-turns that I practice all the time. They weren't particularly technical or challenging U-turns. I just screwed up. So I thought that I need to come out in the parking lot today and get some practice in. And I try to practice every time I ride. When you practice, you don't always have to have cones. It's nice because they provide barriers for you, but it's not necessary. You can find a parking lot similar to the one that I'm in now. So for me, I'm going to practice doing my U-turns and 2 parking spots, but if you're just getting started, start with 3 parking spots or 4. Just do whatever you have to do so that you get some practice in. So these 2 particular drops are in places, well actually one of them I do U-turns in all the time, right behind my house. I don't know what I did wrong. I obviously had some combination of not enough throttle or not enough clutch, one of the two. That bike fell right over. So we're gonna get some practice in there, and I'm also gonna show you the place that it was out in the street where I dropped my bike. It was kind of a little bit of a country road out here in Tennessee. And I think what happened is that there was a bit of a crown in the road, and I have this bad habit of doing all of my U-turns the same way. Max lean, just because it's fun, but that's not always the best way to do the U-turn. It'll get you in trouble sometimes if there's a crown in the road like the one that I was on, or if there's some other obstacle there and it catches the bike, it could take you down, and that's what happened to me. Fortunately, I had on these riding pants from Beyond Riders, and I got a little tear in them as proof. And the good news is that these pants are lined with Kevlar. I didn't get hurt. My pants did, but I didn't get hurt. But it's no big deal because I made it out okay. And if you're interested in getting yourself a nice set of riding pants from Beyond Riders, I'll provide an affiliate link in the description of this video where you can get a discount on those pants as well. So before I get started, I want to recognize the sponsors for riding and wrenching. I have Wings Customs, the maker of custom-made handlebars made for you, for your bike. My other sponsor, Volunteer Audio, will install a premium sound system just for your bike, and you're absolutely gonna love it. I have both my sponsors' products installed on my 18 Road Glide here, and that's what I'm gonna practice on today. So let's go ahead and get the practice in. We'll set, actually I'm not setting up any cones because I'm just gonna use parking spots, because this is an easy way that you can practice every day without having to try to set something up. Let's go. I'm trying to make sure that I'm really deliberate to turn my head and look behind me where I'm going. And that's so important when you're out on the road. Sizing up the amount of space you have to do the U-turn, you do all of that before you start executing it. You're looking to make sure that the road is wide enough for you. I'm looking at the road conditions, then I'm looking forward, make sure traffic is good in front of me. I'm looking in my rear view mirror to make sure there's no surprises coming up behind. And then I try to figure out where I want my front tire to be. Then I'm turning around and looking and executing at that point. And that's what I'm trying to practice. I don't know that I'm always really good about that, but I'm trying to get better, and that's why I'm out here today. And I would encourage you to do the same. If you're looking to get better and take the classes that I've taken, I've also provided a list of all the classes that I've taken in the description of this video. I highly encourage you to take a look at those and practice and train and practice and train and practice some more. Let's do a little bit more. I think one critical thing for me that I always pick up when I'm practicing U-turns is when you're coming all the way around, if you can see the edge of the road, if you can see the line, if you can see the cones, you're looking at the wrong thing. It's important to look where you want to go, as it helps keep your eyes where they belong. It helps to reduce that sense of falling, because once you get that sense of falling, your human instincts want to take over, and your human instincts will make you do all the wrong things that will guarantee that you fall. So this is some pretty good practice, but it's 100 degrees out here today, so I'm not going to be out here very long. And you know, something simple like this, even a couple minutes a day, practicing U-turns, practicing or practicing weaves and things like that, do a lot to keep you safer out on the road. This is Q. I'm riding, I'm wrenching, and I am out. All right, I'm here with my good friend from Pete's Moto Adventure, sir.
Yes, that's me. And I'm here with the smallest little guy in the interwebs.
Perfect.
It's the littlest channel on YouTube.
Something like that.
What's the name of the channel again?
Rhino.
It doesn't matter what the channel.
Bring it in, Schmoops. Get around in here.
Come here, don't touch my balls.
I didn't. I touched it.
So, all I want you guys to do, the biggest little YouTube channel on the entire interwebs.
Let's practice this.
Okay, ready?
1, 2, 3.
The biggest little YouTube channel on the entire interweb.
What did you just say?
The biggest little YouTube channel on the entire interweb.
My man.
Thank you.